What we see depends mainly on what we look for. What do I mean by this? What I mean by this is that wherever we are in our lives, we only get what we look for, and we interpret our own experiences based on what we see, but yet we see only what we look for. So, for example, if I'm in tremendous pain, let's say I have a pain in the wrist, and what I'm looking for is to just release the pain. I don't want to feel it. I just want not to have pain. That's what I'm looking for. If that's what I'm looking for, all I will see, meaning all that I will think about, all that I will seek, all that I will look for, is this: something to suppress the pain so that I don't feel it. I don't want to know what's the cause of the pain. I don't want to deal with it. I just want it to go. And this is how we have been educated and brought up, to just move away from pain in the quickest, easiest, most deliberate way possible. And this is it: to take a pill. And this is what mainstream medical have been taught, and they're very successful with. But that is to suppress the pain. We still haven't gone to the reason of why did we have the pain in the first place. So rather than just manage the pain, which is what is called pain management, there's actually a name for it, with the pills and the tablets, we could instead maybe go and seek a treatment. Maybe we could take vitamins and minerals and to help to release and relax that part of the body. And that could help as well, very much so, especially if we have a deficiency in that area. So let's say you're deficient in calcium. If you're deficient in calcium, you're also deficient in probably magnesium and zinc and a horde of other minerals. And so that might help with the deficiency. So for a while you might be able to say, oh, I've alleviated the pain, but yet the reason for the pain still persists. It's still there, and it's still annoying you, and it's still rearing its ugly head every now and then, and you think, I don't know what else to do, so I think I'm going to then go and seek some treatments, such as acupuncture. And this is one of the treatments that really can make an enormous difference, especially because it does treat the meridians. So you might go for an acupuncture treatment and be absolutely thrilled with the results, because what you end up getting is a lot of relief and a release on a very deep level. But let's say the reason for the pain in the first place, or the tingling, or whatever it is that you're feeling, is because you really have a deeper problem. You might say, okay, maybe the problem really is that I'm subluxated. I have a problem in my spine. You might then go and get some chiropractic treatments, because with the chiropractic treatments, they're going to go and address the subluxations that they see in your body, and then release it, manually release it. And this will give you a tremendous amount of relief, because the chiropractic and the acupuncture will go to a very deep level. The minerals and the vitamins will help to address much of the deficiencies in your body, very different from the pills and the medication that you took, because the pills and the medication, they simply suppress the symptoms. But let's say you've done the minerals and the vitamins and you're dealing with the deficiency. You have gone to the acupuncturist and you have really worked a lot on a very deep level of going to the pain, the source of where you feel the pain, the physical source. And then you say, well, acupuncture is no longer as efficient as it was before, effective. I now would like to do cupping. Cupping, by the way, is one of my favorite treatments. So you start doing cupping with the acupuncturist. Or you do moxibustion also will give tremendous release and relief as well. And so you're doing the cupping, and you're doing the needles and the chiropractic and everything else, and you're feeling a whole lot better. But something still persists. So you decide to go and get some Thai massage. Another treatment is Thai massage, and it can be very effective. if you look at this, the therapist, the Thai massage therapist, has her knee on the hip here, and she's taking the stretch far beyond where the person, her client, can actually do it herself. So she's able to take it to a different level. You can see here another session with a Thai massage therapist that she's helping to release a lot of the tightness and tension, which will give tremendous release and relief. And then you might go to somebody like me who's a movement therapist and get some stretching exercises. And the stretching exercises will help to release a lot of the tightness and give you a tremendous amount of relief. These are all treatments. But even if you've done all of these and the pain still persists, what exactly is the problem? Why are you still having the pain, although you've got so much relief from all these things, and yet you're still having a problem because you haven't gotten to the source of it? You are addressing the symptoms. You're addressing the manifestations of the problem, the real root problem. What if the problem is that your body is too acidic? Your thoughts are too acidic. Your lifestyle is too acidic. You're rushing from place to place, running about, throwing things down your mouth to eat because you feel you have to eat, and you don't realize the correlation between all these illnesses, pains, afflictions, mental illness, and what it is you're throwing in as you're rushing about to get this done, be here, go in time for this, and get that done. What if we decided that healing is what's needed? Healing looks at the source of the pain. So a lot of doctors will now address the fact that a lot of pain, most pain, is caused by inflammation. But have you heard any of them talk about what's causing inflammation unless they're naturopaths? That's what we have to look at, is what's causing the inflammation. It is almost always toxicity, and you will never ever get inflammation from a body that's very alkaline. It will always be acidity. The acidity is caused usually by toxemia, by too many toxins in the body that the body is not able to let go of, because the lymph glands, the lymph is congested and it's not moving. And so that's why when you do the stretches, and I'm a certified movement therapist, and I do a lot of stretches with people, and I relieve a lot of their pain and what they're feeling, but it hasn't addressed the root cause and the root problem, which is why I became a living food chef, plant-based, and why I recommend detox, because detox gets to the source of the problem, and that is where healing happens. Is when we go to the source. But for most of us, we don't have the time for it to deal with that sort of problem. We do not have the patience that it takes. We do not have the self-love in order to practice self-care. So healing is not just about changing one's diet. It's part of it, and it's a big part. So you could change, and you could take all these incredibly alkaline fruits, vegetables, and you just throw them down your throat willy-nilly because you're in a hurry, you're in a rush, you're not taking quiet time to sit in silence and eat them in a very conscious manner and chew properly and be at one with the digestion and the assimilation. We can take the most incredible juices and just quickly throw them down our throat, not letting them stay in the mouth, so that the tylen in the mouth can digest all of the sugars there, which is where most of it needs to be digested. We can take the most beautiful looking foods. We can take the most stunning works of nature and still create acidity in our body, even if the foods we're eating are alkaline, because we have not slowed down and taken time to access and participate in our own healing. Healing is a very conscious thing. It needs to be done from a place of love and surrender. We cannot heal when we're rushing about and feeling like what we have to do is more important than who we are and what's going on in this framework, this frame that we have that we call a body. We have been given this in order to heal whatever it is we came into this life to heal. You know, we're energy. Everything is energy. Pain is energy. And it's telling you that there's some blocked energy in the body. So we need to release the blocked energy. Maybe the kidneys aren't filtering. Maybe it's the adrenals. But most of all, it's probably the lymph, or a combination of all those three. So you've got to detox and strengthen at the same time. So I love mangoes. And these are ripe organic mangoes. And I can actually heal just by using the fruits, the mangoes. But if I am not participating in the healing myself, there is nothing that this mango, or two of them, or three of them, or four of them, will do for me if I am not participating in my own healing. So it means that I also have to be fully present. And that is what is meant when you go to a temple of the tradition of the Buddha, and you're asked to be fully present, to be present on the mat. The same thing that's asked from you in a yoga class to be fully present is the same thing that the food, the earth, asks from you to be fully present. Do not just think the food will heal you. You heal you. Nothing on the outside of us heals ourselves. This will assist in the most magnificent and miraculous ways in our healings, but only if we are not absent. We can eat this mindlessly and be absent. I can be eating this as I'm talking to you now. I can be eating this when I'm on the computer. I can be eating this watching a movie, and I'm not participating in the actual healing that of the healing energy in this food. What is missing is not the healing energy in this food. It's me. It's my own energy that's missing. So I have to raise my own vibrational energy to meet the vibrational energy of this food. And that's the work I do with my clients, is teach how to raise your own vibrational energy to meet the most extraordinarily electrical vibrational energy that's in our food supply, and especially in fruits. Fruits have the highest electrical energy. And so when you look at these beautiful gifts from the earth, please remember you are part of the gifts. You are one of those gifts. So raise your own energies to match the energy of all the energies around you, the trees, and soon the trees will be ablaze with the most gorgeous colored leaves. Raise your energy to match the energy of those trees. Raise your own energy to also shine the way those trees are going to be shining soon, if you're in a place where there's going to be autumn soon. Thank you for tuning in today. I look forward to more with you. Please subscribe below and click the notification button, and please let me know your own experiences. I would love to hear from you. And again, every weekday, Monday to Wednesday at this time, I'm going to look at some comments. Thank you so very much, and I look forward to more with you all. Bye for now. Same time.